Look at her. She napping. Anyway, last time on Pokemon Scarlet, Teal Mask DLC, we battled Kieran for the Teal Mask, excuse me, since he did take it out of frustration. And the result of that battle ended up waking up the Loyal Three from their slumber, and as a result of that, they took the remaining three masks from the Kitakami Hall, and we had to defend Ogerpon. I literally just give you a whole summary of the episode right there. But that's what happened. And in today's episode, we'll be gathering information on the Loyal Three and tracking them down to stop them. This is actually... We're actually about to end the story too, actually. How many times can I say actually in one sentence? But yeah. We have... It's probably going to be around 1 or 2 more episodes of this. Maybe this might be the finale if I'm fast enough. But I think maybe this episode plus this next one will be the end of the main story, at least for the DLC. And there might be 1 or 2 more covering the secondary story. And once that's done, that'll be it for the Teal Mask. Shame it ended so quickly, but hey, it's DLC. It's not gonna be a full-fledged game. But we are here. Just because it's not a human being does not mean it doesn't understand you. Gosh, Carmine. Don't bully the victim here. Because Ogerpon knows a bully when it sees one. Bully. Sit down. Now, who are we meant to talk to? Oh, there we go. Zoom to the sky over Oni Mountain. I did not see this item here at all. So, just talk to anybody with a yellow symbol over their head, and we should be good. Of course, none of the students from Paldea will know what's going on, or have a clue, because they're just random pedestrians, or random characters. And I believe the people I'm meant to talk to are pretty much all over Matsuri Town. Second of the two, Monkey Dory, who we battled in the last episode. Around that pond. So Pheasantipode's flying over the mountain. Monkey Dory's by a pond somewhere. And the last one is Okidogi, who is somewhere. These two are one of the side quests in this area. I think you just show them a Tandemaus. Wandering around the Barrens. Okay. We don't get to hear any of that. What did you learn? You ain't learned nothing. She bullies the whole village? I know the caretaker says she can be aggressive, but my gosh. Don't touch my phone. Alright. But there they are. All 3 members of the Loyal 3 added to the map. What kind of things? And just like the main story, we get to decide what we want to do first. At least when it comes to the main 3. To the Loyal 3, excuse me. But we have 3 targets, and for the first one, I think it might be best if we take down Ogrepon. Oh, no. Take down Orgapon. Okay, what's wrong with me today? If we take on Okidogi, which is why I put in Maverick up front. As I believe I said before, all 3 members of this trio are part poison type. Head up north. With them being all poison, then Maverick being a... what's the name of the species again? Scarlet is the ghost one. Whatever it is. Being part psychic means it'll be super effective against it. But as you can see, Okidogi looks a little different from the last time we saw it. Has it gotten bigger? It has. Remember what the caretaker said about feeding it the mochi with herbs in it? Turns out those herbs were Herba Mystica. And that Herba Mystica caused all 3 members of the Loyal 3 to become Titans. If you haven't completed the game, didn't put Maverick up front. And plus defense, so this is not going to go well. If you have not completed the main story, all 3 are going to be level 35. If you have completed the main story like I have though, they end up being level 85. Okay, okay, but that's hilarious. She wanted to get the last hit in, quote unquote, and ended up just getting bodied. Does use Thunder Wave though? Okay, I see you. Switching over to Hangry Mode 2. If it's not gonna hit me, I think going into Armor Rouge, that's what it is. Going into Armor Rouge is the best choice here, as long as it doesn't hit me. I believe the Okidogi does no crunch, Aura Wheel, gonna do nothing. Don't hit me. Okay, that's fine. Defense goes down. No Toxic Chain though, which is good. And being a poison fighting type, which is Okidogi's main typing, means it's 4 times weak to Psychic, so Psyshock... Oh wait, it does physical damage, so expanding Force might be the best option here. And those defense downs definitely take a toll. Psyshock would still be alright, but... yeah. This thing just loves to use close combat. At this point, I think Psyshock would just knock it out. Especially with how low it is now. It's a poison fighting type. Who should I send out? Of course, the dark type. In fairness, it does have Intimidate, and Mightyena is like the goodest boy, so I'll excuse it for now. And down goes Okidogi. One down, 2 to go. And we get, I believe this is the Hearthstone Mask? Cornerstone Mask. I believe it's Heart Flame Mask then? Okay. This time I'll be sure to put Maverick up front, and we get healed too, thank goodness. So... is that... oh, I'm about to say, I thought that was a shiny Bombardier. So that's 1 down, and Fez Antipode is over here. Fellhorn Gorge. Let's take on Monkey Dory next, though. And if that's the case, then... this time I think we really do need Meowscarada in the front. Or Catnip in the front. And at the rate we're going, I think I should be able to finish beating the Loyal 3 this episode. Maybe even finishing the rest of the story now. Today. Today in my recording session I definitely will, but in this episode I mean. Where am I going? Okay. Just follow yellow and red in the compass. And over there, I believe it is. Whee! I mean... actually... I might be able to finish the main story for sure in the next 1 or 2 episodes, but... I would... if I did that, I would be neglecting to show what would happen if you... oh, I would be neglecting to show the battles against the Loyal 3 where you catch them. And why did I think that Y was to get off? But yeah, I think I might have an episode about catching these 3 as well. Save just in case, because you never know. I just hope that this recording doesn't get messed up, because if that does, that's bad on my end. And just like Okidogi, it's bigger. A level 85 Titan. I don't think I talked about the moveset of Okidogi. It has close combat, poison jab, crunch, and I think it has a bulk up. Monkey Dory has Psychic, Sludge Wave, I believe Dark Pulse, and Nasty Plot. We might see now. I imagine they go for Sludge Wave first, just to knock both of us out, or try to. Wow. The move that O-coded last time just doesn't even do that much now. And there's Sludge Wave. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Think we can get the pair right there, Thunder Wave. I don't know what else to really do now. I mean, Morpeko can do some working with Aura Wheel. Oh wait, Earthquake hits Morpeko too. I mean, Psychic is still neutral to it, so might as well. And I get a special defense buff, so Psyshock might be the better choice here. Wow, that did a lot. How much will Psyshock do? Decent amount. Shadow, so I was right. I like that new animation for okay. Thank you, Ogrepon. I was gonna say I like the new animation for Morpeko eating since I've never seen that before. Lash out too, alright. And next turn should be it. Good thing I got Paralyzer because we would have been knocked out otherwise. And we are good. Good thing too, because Monkey Door I think was going to be the hardest of the three. And we should get healed here as well. And this should be the Wellspring Mask? That's not the name, but I think it's something close to that. Oh, it is the Wellspring Mask. Huh. 2 out of the 3. And the last of the trio is Pheasantipity. We are healed, thank goodness. And Pheasantipity is a poison fairy type. I don't know if you can fly close to it, but the crystal pool should be the next closest location. Alright. And here we go. I believe once we finish beating all 3, that will... once we do that, the next objective is obviously to give him back to Ogrepon. And we have one last thing after that, but I just don't know how to put into words, because I've never been good with words, as you can definitely tell. I believe there's one last battle. And my goodness, that animation is choppy. And this is what happens when you have to render everything all at once, and you're not given enough time to properly do everything. Into the cave, I guess. Wait, do we go down here? I mean, it flew in here, but it's over there now, which I believe should be just this way. Looks like it. I think you can just fly out and go in the other direction without going in the cave either. Get the same results. However, this exit I believe is on a cliffside. Indeed it is. The one that flies. Serendipity, despite how it looks, is actually a special tank. Has a really good special defense stat of, I believe, 125. And I think it can function as a mixed attacker, since I think it has Tail Slap, Dazzling Gleam, and Sludge Wave. What's that got boosted for it? Speed. Okay. Yeah, hospitals. It reminds me of you because it's abusive as fuck. Pardon the language. But at least you're useful with thunderweighting it. Psyshock does good damage. She is one more step away from turning into a full-blown villainous leader. It's targeting me too. There's Toxic Chain. I believe it has a 20% chance of activating. Not very effective because it's a part fairy. Surprised it hasn't used Dazzling Gleam at all. I mean, I get that Armor Rouge here, or Maverick, is strong against Fairy, in that it doesn't do super effective damage. Actually, not very effective. But, yeah. We might go down this turn, depending on what Serendipity wants to do. If it targets me again, Toxic might take me out. Oh, never mind, it's paralyzed. It's Toxic damage. It's another turn or two before we might end up beating it. Has Aura Wheel, Thunder Wave, and Lash Out. What is your fourth move? Surely it has to be something that can actually do damage. And we're definitely down this turn. No complaints though, Maverick put in the absolute work. This entire DLC I have not used All Might the Paladin yet. I can. I have Zen Headbutt, but I would still be in regular form and not hero mode. So I don't think it'll be that helpful because the stats are not boosted. Play Rough. It has Play Rough and Dazzle. Okay. Still get the KO though. Only appearance so far, but put in the work. I was gonna say though that I wasn't sure if it would actually KO, solely because the hero form has much higher stats. But it didn't KO, but we have Jet Punch, so it's all good. Now it's down. Should have figured it was still alive because it didn't do the HP bar flashing. But that's all three of them done. And there's the Heart Flame mask. Hearth Flame, not Heart Flame. It was close. Will it really be okay? Looks like we'll see. Probably the first time she's ever trusted him, let's be honest here. Her natural charm. If it doesn't work out, she's gonna bully the hell out of everybody. And we should be healed one last time. Indeed we are. I think now I put Garganackle up front. But that's all 3 of the Loyal 3 put down. Do I have time to do this next thing here? It's about 27 minutes. I would say I'll leave it for next episode. So, next time on Pokemon Scarlet DLC, we wrap up the rest of the Teal Mask story. And I'll see you guys then.